you flood these images into your mind, you're already seeing this inner stuff within you that is beautiful and wonderful, and like what life is all about, basically like that. And you know, it's about getting these questions into people. If you think back to your life growing up, were you the popular kid, or were you the bully, or were you the bullied kid, or were you the kid that just kind of flew under the radar that nobody noticed? The way that it works in the weapons work in the game is basically you have, let's say you were the bullied kid. You answer these sort of questions and that becomes a defensive weapon. If you're the bully, you're kind of like, you get an attack weapon. If you flew under the radar, you get a stealth weapon. And if you were like the popular kid, you get these summoning weapons. So the things that are the real
I'm gonna go use the bathroom and stuff. And get a soda, but I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you watch the pre-event, and then yo, I'm ready. I'm thinking maybe even popcorn, dude.
There's also things about
thinking
it
even
where,
popcorn. I'll
for
be right back.
example, you know, another way that you get people to go deep into themselves is to recall the little details of your life that are just the little details that are beautiful. So, for example, if you think back to your life and you think about maybe like the first person that ever broke your heart, you know, what color were her eyes? You can answer that, by the way.
Yeah.
No, answer it.
I can't answer.
Come on, you must remember a little bit. Come on, we're being people here, we're being human. That's what this game is all about. It's being, you know, mine was some green-eyed girl when I was 19 years old that broke my heart for the first time. Beautiful little memories like that, details like that, that get you going into those places in your minds.
Yes.
I can ask you a question that you can talk about maybe.
Yeah.
I was reading your thing about the Colosseum.
Yes.
And you were writing this article about your first time walking into the E3.
Yes.
And how that was like this beautiful, magical moment.
It was.
For you. And that is the type of memory that I want people like you to sort of be able to
well, it defines your
game.
Character, who you are,
Absolutely.
and it's something you carry forward, and it has emotional weight and resonance.
Absolutely, and here we are years later, you know, here doing this right now. And that's sort of the emotional way that I'm trying to bring people in and have people talk about their desires and struggles and have this real inner, almost meditative.
There's so much thought into this. I got to ask you about, you know, you and building this game, and as you see, I mean, you can obviously tell you spend a lot of time thinking about this. Tell us about the team that is building this game.
The team is me and a couple freelancers who are I am constantly yelling at to get their work done.
Yeah.
That's what
people see this, and that's what's cool about games. Is people are like, oh yeah, you must have a team of. No, it's like it's you.
This is an indie game. A lot of hard work. A lot of just really hunkering down and getting it done, kind of a thing. And I know that they're showing all this. This is the game as you see it right now, and all this footage that they're showing is it's a lot of combat that we're seeing because it's actually with all the deep stuff in there. This is a combat game. It's an action game. It's an adventure game where you're searching around. It isn't sort of one of these games where you're just kind of doing a puzzle here and walking around. It's a lot of real hard fighting and stuff.
It's incredible what you've been able to pull off. So tell me a bit about you know, you building this, taking the risk to make it, bringing it to life. I mean,
this is my dream come true. This is the game that I always wanted to make, and I've gotten to an age where I just can't do anything that isn't.
So this guy is like pure hippy dippy. Like he is so hippie. He's like, oh, if you just feel your emotions, that's what this game's about. This game's about feeling your emotions.
I mean, it's
this is part of the ID at Xbox program.
You don't have a car with my company. You don't know that? Your car wasn't repossessed, you liar.
Very meager life in rural Iowa.
I blame BRAN if that happens. But hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the E3 live Sony press conference. Maybe we'll hear about the PlayStation 5 today. I heard rumors that it's coming.
Like they're set up, but these are all done with code. Wow. So the idea is that you're in this dream and it's just different every time.
But who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe
you know, it's just you're in.
So there are a few games that I'm hoping to see. I'm hoping to see Spider-Man: Homecoming. I'm hoping to see Last of Us 2. I'm hoping to see Sly Koopa 5, maybe. And I would love them to announce some type of feature, something like maybe a bunch of PlayStation 1 games coming to PlayStation 4 with trophy support. Just like a ton of games. You know what I mean? I'm talking like, give us like Final Fantasy.
It's almost done. This is gonna come out.
Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, all with trophy support. Give us 7's already there with trophy support, but give us 8, 9 with trophy support. Give us all of these PlayStation 1 and 2 classics, but with trophy support. Just like little features like that. That's what I want to see from Sony, because we're probably not gonna see a actual console. Crash Team Racing, right? I'm talking like A Bug's Life, the PS1 game, so good. They'll just show a 5 on the screen at the end with next year's E3 conference date. Maybe. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet.
And now it's time to take a look at the just released mobile game Monument Valley 2.
She wasn't paying it?
Announcement last week at Apple's WWDC.
She just got that too.
The developers are here with us.
I remember.
To talk about it right now. We're going to check out the trailer for Monument Valley.
I have to pee after all that rating. You did great, Kim. You did so good. Guys, that raid was awesome. We had so many people whose first time was raiding that stream, which is super cool. Super cool. Even if we were being my tough love, that's what I was shooting for. How many hours until? No hours. No hours. 15 minutes, dude. 15 minutes, Dylan. 15 minutes. 15 minutes until we get it. We have to loan money from. Oh, jeez. That's rough. That's rough. That'd be pretty weak, actually. Hey, wait a year. Not if the press conference is super good, and then at the very end is a 5. Dude, the PS4 just came out. To be honest with you, I would be pissed if a PS5 came out right now. I'd be pissed. I haven't even played PS4 that much. Like, don't do that.
All right, I am now joined by us two head of studio, Dan Gray, for a live playthrough of Monument Valley 2. Dan, first of all,
on his phone?
Very exciting last week to have the game not only announced on stage at Apple. I was watching the keynote, and all of a sudden they were like,
I gotta get me one of those dongles, dude.
Like, wait,
PlayStation 5, I think so too. 2019, 20.
Actually just announce it?
Right, I was
Like,
what?
Sucker Punch came this long after the movie?
Is this really the case?
No, Sucker Punch, the brand, the company, not the movie. Everybody's like, oh, the movie. No, Sucker Punch is like Sly Cooper and Infamous and whatnot, right?
Maybe 15 months without it even getting
Mid-generation refresh. Are we even mid-generation?
So
3
tell us
years?
a bit about, the first game won, Apple Design Awards. Everyone loved it. It was just, so beautiful.
Yeah, no new information on Kingdom Hearts 3.
The gameplay. So, following
no new information on Kingdom Hearts 3 as far as I know.
It's not,
what game
not
did I list this as playing? Crash Bandicoot?
There's so much quality to it.
That blonde chick from Sucker Punch
is
is what?
Emotion to it. Tell us when you stepped in and said, hey,
you're right, Papa
we want
Bear.
to do a sequel. What did Monument Valley
blondes.
2 mean to you versus just
I'm crazy
an
about
expansion
blondes.
on the first game?
I've only dated a blonde once in my life.
I did interviews where I said we were never going to make a Monument Valley 2.
Okay.
Maybe like 18 months ago I said that. But actually,
also, I mean, the Sly Cooper, the Spider-Man Homecoming game looks to be really good.
With all these ideas that, the original
So Pita, hello. Does Sony's conference start in an hour or in like 15 minutes? 15 minutes.
Stories do we believe are underrepresented?
Starts in actually like 13 minutes.
And then we settled on a story of a mother and a child. So what better way to tell the story of a mother and a child in this beautiful, impossible world,
All right, now we're gonna do a little live demo here, right?
most.
Off your
Infamous
iPhone.
is Sly Cooper, not movie.
Video
Right,
game
right.
world
I know,
is going.
it's got to be real. This is actually my own phone, so hopefully no pop-ups happen.
I was
I'd
going
be
to
down
say,
for a good one.
When Tim Cook texts you, it's going to be, you'll say, great job on the show. All right,
We haven't had a good Spider-Man, but do you remember the ones on PlayStation 2 and whatnot? So Pita, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so I appreciate you subscribing. Very nice. Spyro series remake won't happen. Skylanders is owned by Activision, so they won't do it.
Download the game, finish it, and that's something we always wanted. So the reactions
New
been great,
Infamous would be
especially
cool.
A lot of people saying, Monument Valley 1 and Monument Valley 2 are the only mobile games to download.
It'll be a new IP, I think. Maybe.
So it'd be a distraction for me.
The first game, I remember you were very transparent.
I need some good news. I want you to have some good news.
Like,
Hello, Nebula Flames. Last of Us trailer starts in a few. I don't know, man. I don't know what Sony's gonna do in their conference, but my assumption is it's probably Last of Us. Probably the Last of Us trailer for sure.
For this game, you had sort of this concept of mother and child.
Hello, Haley. Good to see you.
This game any different than the first one? I mean, it sounds like you spent a little more time on it, right?
It's a little bit more time.
Activision are doing the Crash trilogy, though.
It's
That's valid.
really hard
That's
to do a
true.
sequel
That's a good
because
point.
You don't
That's a
want
good
to
point.
alienate what people loved about the
What
first
kind of
game.
content do I do? I live stream every day, twice a day. I'm doing a Kingdom Hearts playthrough on my channel. Hello, Sister Girl 2008. Thank you for subscribing. I also stream, I stream World of Warcraft in the mornings, and then at night I stream Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and then usually a single-player game that we are rotating out.
In the story about
I do a lot of different things on my channel. A lot. I'm trying to go full time. Trying to go full time. Got my popcorn soda and a water
so again,
bottle.
it's all about manipulating this impossible.
Last of Us release date? I think so.
And kind of.
Oh, I think they'll probably start the show with Last of Us. That's what I would do if I was in charge of this. I'd start the show with the trailer. Helios Sin, thank you for subscribing.
So beautiful in the music and the whole look and feel of it.
I actually watched the Demon Door battle of your Kingdom Hearts 2 gameplay.
I mean,
Hey, thanks, baby.
Was there a lot
Dude,
of
critical mode is hard.
and, I mean,
Critical mode is flipping hard.
Yeah,
I played on proud mode back in the day. Critical mode is a whole other game, dude. Damn.
But that means that we only get, you know,
I'm so glad I'm not streaming it. Oh man, I'm so glad it's recorded content and I can cut out all the fails because there's a lot of fails.
Many rejected scenes. Yeah, it's so cool to see how you kind of manipulate the world in different ways, and there's a beautiful simplicity.
You don't think we'll see half-decade console lifespans?
Yeah, cool, thanks.
To the gameplay. No, you guys have done it.
Dude, you don't even know hard yet.
I can't wait to see where this goes. You guys think, you know,
Black Knight 771, thank you for subscribing. So you play WoW? Would you recommend me to buy Legion and restart? Yes, absolutely. Legion is the best expansion since Wrath of the Lich King. I personally think that it's better than Wrath of the Lich King, and Wrath is my second favorite expansion, Legion being the first. So we were actually just streaming Legion right before this. This is the 4th stream of the day that I've done today, by the way. The 4th stream.
And I mean, you guys did Land's End. I know
4th.
Cool for,
yeah, I mean, again,
I've been sitting in this damn chair all day.
Anybody's head and not tell them how to use it. Instead of expecting them to use a controller with something in front of their face. So, you know,
please make a fail montage. Maybe at the end.
Another design, which we will be doing this summer. Now
Battle hacks.
Yep.
Hopefully,
critical mode is rough.
I'm sure you will. It's such a beautiful game, and
I don't know what this.
Unlike a lot of games at E3 that we're talking about that are, you know, sometimes months or years away.
You know what, Bradley? I'm just, I can't even deal with you right now. I can't. You're just like.
To hang out at E3 because we need more games like this at E3.
Cool.
More vocal stuff. So Dan, thank you so much for making.
I'm just kidding.
Excellent,
Stop bitching in my stream.
Live here on YouTube.
Stop bitching about my bitching. Let me bitch.
PlayStation, Mel.
Oh, I also play Kingdom Hearts.
One thing
Big Kingdom Hearts fan.
I've got to say to all of you guys watching right here is thank you
I do wish
so
they would
much
clarify,
for
though,
tuning
that
in
you have
for
to
all
finish
of
the
your
Romar to
very
get the
nice and sweet
right.
tweets, man. It has just been
They do.
making
You
my
have to get
day.
Pathfinder
Feel
Part 1 and 2.
teary-eyed. So right here, Daniel says,
I think I love you.
GameSpot,
love
but
you.
Jeff Keighley and Melanie Mack have knocked it out of the park on YouTube E3. Thank you, Daniel. That's so sweet. Nothing but love for GameSpot. I've been a regular viewer of their website for so many years, but that is so kind of you, and I'm so happy that you're watching here on YouTube. All right, and Gamer Insanity says, would Melanie Mack reads your tweets to the YouTube gaming community?
Twice.
That's right. You
Corey's the
actually
Bitch
had a
King.
really great
Dramatic.
tweet. It was great. It was fun to interact with. And
Dramatic.
Eleni says, OMG, you answered my question. Thank you. That's right. See, that's what's so great. And
I'm
all
really
of
hoping that you
watching
just
right
called me
now,
a
it's
semen
not too
demon
late. You can
because
always tweet
fuck
using
yeah.
hashtag YouTube E3, and I'd love to read what you
So
have
far,
to say.
Ubisoft has
And
the
right
lead.
here,
Absolutely,
Angel
man.
says,
We got
Melanie
8
Mack
minutes.
is the best part of watching E3.
Now
Hashtag
flip your hair.
E3 in Connecticut. Aw, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And then right here, Vaughn
It's
says,
too
met
long.
Melanie Mack, hashtag YouTube E3. Tears. So awesome. It was so great meeting you.
Just
too.
beat Recon myself.
Well, guys,
not sure whether to watch 358
much love
or
to
play
you
2.
all, and I really
Watch
do
358.
appreciate
Play
everything.
2.
This is just the best
Play 2
year
and then watch
ever for
358
me.
over 2.
So thank you so much for
Do
that.
that.
Before I get too sad,
Semen Demon.
we
I
have
love
a
it.
Sony press conference coming up, so I'm going to toss it over to Jeff.
You missed Ubisoft.
All right.
I know Devolver Digital has the lead.
Days, and now we're getting ready for the PlayStation press conference. We're 8 minutes away from it, live in 4K here on YouTube, and we've got an awesome all-star panel here.
Adding new stuff to Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5? No, don't watch 358 over 2 first. Play 2. If you've never played 2 before, play 2. See the story, and then get the answers.
Sony, they had such an amazing show. I think you got to see it in person last year.
Yeah, it was great.
Andy and I were in a similar.
No,
studio.
it hasn't started yet, Dylan.
If you guys were there or not.
Scrying out those last
it's
2
a
eye
great
levels.
show
I
last
like
year,
it.
lots of
I like
big
it.
Surprises, an orchestra.
It's just
huge
patches and an
spectacle
extra
to
scene
it.
in 358 over
This
2.
year,
What's the extra scene though?
can
Because
they
that
top
could be
themselves?
huge.
I think they're going to have to.
Wow.
I mean,
Official post
last
saying
year
that
was
new
so
stuff being added.
incredible,
Oh, never mind.
and of course, we've already
Who is
seen Xbox.
encroaching on my
So
demonic
what are they
realm?
going to do to compete with that?
It's a good question. Andy always has the inside.
Hi, Justine. Why are you here?
Year, I think it's hard to live up to like last year because they were looking so far in the future. And I think games, like as far as cycles, have shortened up a little bit. I think they want to focus more on the now. As
I mean, out of all the games they showed last year, I don't know how many
Game
of them actually
Informer.
showed. I mean, like God of War, Spider-Man.
Do people
we
still
haven't
look
even
at that?
seen those games since E3 last year.
Correct. So I think that's we're going to
Do people still? Does anybody in chat still get Game Informer?
I don't know.
Just out of curiosity.
Would be Sucker Punch.
Right.
That's kind of my expected maybe.
Chat in the Microsoft one was.
We don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, dude. I would stick with if you want to watch E3 and you want to talk to people and hang out, don't watch the official streams.
Maybe we see it. Maybe
There,
we don't.
you can't. I mean, there's too many people.
But they did do that at PSX.
These though, that's where to go. You do? You do? You guys subscribe to Game Informer?
So it could go either way. I mean, the thing is, predicting Sony and what they're going to do is difficult.
And they're also
Oh my God.
very secretive. I don't think anyone knows quite what's going to happen. Like last year, that orchestra, I don't think anyone knew was happening until we saw the first
Wow.
here. Like, wait, there's like 100-piece orchestra on stage. What are they doing there?
I guess it's fun to flip through while you take a
great
dump.
week with IGN covering all this stuff.
You get Game
What are
Informer
IGN
through
sources
GameStop?
telling you guys about what
You guys shop at GameStop? Why?
Yeah, it's Sony keep it really tight. So I mean, I
Who's
just
this?
can't get over how hard it's going to be following right off of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
IGN.
Like I was actually crying. So I think that's a really hard thing to follow up on.
That's been the highlight of E3 for you.
Does iJustine do
So if
video
it
games?
makes you cry.
Well,
Is she like is she even in the industry?
Okay.
That's how you make me.
You're gonna cry right here if that happens.
I assure you, I will cry.
Oh, wow.
You're
Alright.
donk. Yeah, the official. I don't watch official
We
streams
shall
because
see.
they're so bad.
You know, Sony. You know, so many great games.
It's probably fun to wipe with when you take a dump too. Right, exactly. Even I'm a prick dude, and even I don't subscribe to Game Informer.
First party wise, and really have.
Just watch your ridiculous reaction. You.
Sony, as Andy said, so many
GameStop's
games
really
last
bad,
year.
dude. It's like
God
really
of
bad
War,
for the industry.
Spider-Man.
It's really bad.
They've got an Uncharted expansion. They've got The Last of Us, Death Stranding, which Kojima has said supposedly is not.
Like
gonna
they
be
built,
there.
their whole business
Also,
model is
you know,
built on
looking
robbing
at
you.
Detroit, there was
Like,
a tease this morning
I
from
don't
Quantic Dream
know.
on their
I don't
Twitter
do it.
that
I don't do it.
active, So is that going to be there in some way? What would mean the most to you tonight? You know,
I guess-
Final
I
Fantasy,
guess.
7 remake. Is that going to appear?
Why is it bad? They basically you sell their games, you sell your games back to them at such a small amount, and then they resell them for a huge amount, like a ridiculous amount.
And Last
They'll give you like $5 for Overwatch, and if you were to get to Overwatch pre-owned right now, it's like $45. It's like not good, man.
Don't expect much, but I'm really fingers crossed that we see something from one of those.
There's got to be some kind of.
I didn't think Microsoft was that bad. I don't think the Xbox One X, Xbox One X, has anything, any reason to get it. There's no reason to get an Xbox One X right now. You know what I mean?
I feel it would be pretty.
Hello, Mew Store. When does it start? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, Bronek. Maktir.
Now let's
Welcome,
talk
dude.
about Sony in relation to what Xbox did yesterday. Xbox announced.
The screw you over. I'll sell this new game for $55 after you sold it back to me for $20. And even then, you're not gonna get $20. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, dude. Hoping Final Fantasy VII remake news. Yeah, but Best Buy's business model isn't that, right? GameStop's business model, their entire business model is literally built around basically stealing from you.
A lot of people would say, "Hey, Sony,
stop showing off your guns." I don't have guns. I've just been sitting here for a long time. I've been sitting here a long time.
Andy, starting with you, I mean,
I'm bored.
Does Sony need to be worried? Do they need to react in some way?
I don't have any guns. This is a gun-free zone.
I don't think so. I mean, I think that, I think
if your
one thing
entertainment
we've
setup
learned,
is
so
top
it's
end,
different than like say in the 90s or even the early 2000s, is that
I mean, is it though?
You know what I mean? I think
is it?
Nintendo had that as a battle cry for a long time, but I mean, it's true. I mean,
to support the people who work there.
Right.
They need to find other jobs.
I mean, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, go to local ones. When do I play Pokemon? What's going on, Thunder One? We don't play Pokemon right now. I don't have time right now to build my competitive team, and that's the only thing we'd be streaming. So until we play Moon live on stream, I don't really have any plans to stream it right now. I want to stream it.
But I think it's what they do.
Actually, I'll probably have time within the next month or two to actually build a competitive team. iJustine's hot. Yeah, all the women that are on stage right now are pretty fancy. It's aimed at premium consumers. Premium consumers though that aren't in a rush, because if they're premium consumers, odds are they have a PC that can run what an Xbox One X can do and better. Right? There's no game exclusive, so why do you need it? I can play it on my PC better. You know what I'm saying?
It's really where your friends are.
And if the rumors of Spyro is true, I will cry. I will cry live on stream if they remaster the trilogy, the Spyro trilogy. I will cry.
Call of Duty esports world, We already heard Nate Shot, talking up the game. He's like, "Are they gonna have vehicles in multiplayer? What?"
She asked me if it's Pokemon. She misses it so much.
About that.
I'll play Pokemon soon. One of the recorded series that I want to do is Pokemon Soul Silver. That's just a lot to chew. It's a lot to eat right now. I don't have the time to do that right now.
Crazy new innovations in Xbox Live or anything that we're gonna bring people back over. And
I saw some people expecting to hear something VR.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for Dragon Ball Z Fighters. So excited. It looks so good.
I think Todd Howard was there talking about how it was going to, impact VR, and Xbox said very.
Look at iPhone users.
Talking about that. Yeah,
sure, but as
right.
as us being consumers, us being the audience, I don't see why we would want to buy the Xbox One X.
Okay, so far, but it's like not a lot of games announced for PSVR.
What headset? What headset is that on your head?
Not
nowhere else.
No.
Some ahead. This is the Corsair Void wireless headset. It's amazing.
It's for that really
She's your youngest
market.
Pokemon fan. You let her down, man. I suck.
Very small percentage of people who will go for Xbox One X because it's the best. But I don't think that's majority of gamers. Like you said, it's where it works, it's where your friends are, and majority.
Yeah, I agree. DB Fighters looked amazing. It looks so good.
S for so much cheaper, then why not?
Yeah.
So you can get that, and you can get yourself a Nintendo Switch.
It is time. It's 9 o'clock. Sony usually starts late, guys. Usually starts late.
S versus X is just such a confusing concept, but
true.
I don't feel like we need new PlayStation hardware.
Especially Allura. Check your guidebook in Summer Force though, like nails through
PSVR
chalkboard.
For sure. I hope it doesn't turn into a Vita thing where at some point all of the support in new games just drops off.
Right.
So,
The City
more
is greater.
games. I don't know what I'm going to be playing.
I don't know. You haven't played either of them, so.
And that's a good question.
I don't know, man.
With PSVR and also PS4.
I would rather play. I would rather play
DBZ
DBZ Fighters.
Games like God of War and Spider-Man.
You can play some titles on 4K, but if you build a $500, you can't accomplish that unless you go out for part picking. I just feel like for $1,000, maybe you can. You know what I mean? So why spend that much money when you can just save it and buy a PC?
Third parties, people wonder.
Shadow of War.
Even last week there were some rumors.
That looks pretty good.
Will we see Red Dead there? Will we see these?
You're watching it on GameSpot right now?
What are you hearing, Andy? Are there going to be any surprise kind of big third-party games there?
I mean,
you're watching the Sony conference right now. They're live.
There, but if it was going to be anywhere, I think this is the place to show it. I mean, if Red Dead were to happen, it's going to be the one more thing before I leave. I mean, that would be my guess.
Kojima has said he's not going to be there.
Do you think Bruce sounded like he was voiced by Bruce the Shark? Yes, he was.
You know everything Kojima does. I mean, you tell us.
I think he's telling the truth. I don't think he's going to be in there. Who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us. So that's what I mean. I feel like Sony always, has one or two things that you just sort of don't expect. And the thing with them is they really know the E3 audience really
Skylanders,
well.
People would put a classic Spyro in Skylanders, like they crash in Skylanders.
That really will tug at the heartstrings. So we are about 30 seconds away now going to the Shrine Auditorium. We're expecting the press conference is going to last.
He just said it.
Probably somewhere between an hour and a half is what our sources are telling us. So we're looking forward to watching PlayStation live here. 10 seconds away. Enjoy the PlayStation E3 media briefing. We'll be back afterwards with full
Give it to me, Sony.
The show.
Give it to me, Sony. What are they doing? You think it's Uncharted: The Lost Legacy? We've already seen trailers from it. Like, whatever it is. Whoa, Sony, dude! is that? Hi, Tori. It's not Assassin's Creed. We've already seen Assassin's Creed, and it's not set in India. Prince of Persia. Maybe. It is. I think it is. I think it's a new Prince of Persia game. What a start, dude. What a start.
The trident. The bow and arrow. The axe. The great battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. We find these.
No, it's Uncharted. It's Uncharted.
We find the tusk.
That's supposed to happen?
Dunno. Welcome to downtown Halabadu. Last known resting place of the Tusk of Ganesh.
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
Oh, thank you. I'm slipping.
You know that treasure hunting is not at the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary.
You two. Partners.
And hello, gorgeous.
What a pleasant surprise.
You want the tusk? You need my help.
A thief?
Collector of antiquities.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
Your history with the Sav made you the obvious choice.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You lied to my face.
Cards on the table. I need your help. And if you want the tusk, you need mine.
Guess a limpet can't change his spots.
You know nothing about me.
Another casualty of war.
Don't!
I mean, it makes sense for them to start with Uncharted. It looks good. Like, it looks good. My only issue with it is, like, it's just another Uncharted, right? It's just another Uncharted, which is fine. Which is fine. But I love Uncharted. I love all those games, man. No, Nate. No, it's still an Uncharted. Dude, they are making it snow. They're making it rain. They're making it snow. Tomb Raider? No, it's God of War. No, Gorilla. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Trespass here. Those that do seek the glory of the hunt, to challenge themselves in a land like no other. But they never find glory, only death.
I'm not here for glory. I'm here for the mountain. For answers.
Then you must face the beast that guards it.
Hell yeah. It's coming this year! Look at that guy instantly tweeting it out. Dude, I'm so excited. You guys know I'm a huge Horizon fan. Love that game. I love Aloy. Glad to see Aloy's in that. Dude, I'm so excited. Kim's gonna be excited about that too if she's here. Still here eating my popcorn. Love a dis.
What happened? Got hit again. Squatters off the highway. We've got to get some men together, go after them.
Day's gone.
Look at me, it ain't my problem. They've got Manny.
You sent Manny on a supply run.
I just run the camp, Deke. I don't tell folks how to live their lives.
Go to hell, Cope.
Red Dead 2? This is Days Gone, dude. How did that look like Red Dead? Yo, this game looks sweet. Oh, they lost audio for a second there. This game looks sweet. Looks Red Dead at first. Yeah, it looked like a Western at first.
No, that ain't him. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Son of a bitch.
Oh, yo.
Let's do this. Yeah? You want some of this?
It's in-game footage. These are special kind of whoops, dude, in case you didn't notice. Yeah, it was a zombie wolf. Kathryne, did you see it? Did you see it? Rewind the stream a little bit if you didn't see it, Kathryne. Rewind the stream, girl. It's a zombie. It's a zombie game. It kind of reminds me of Walking Dead meets, like, The Last of Us meets another freaking zombie game. Yeah, but a good one. Ready? It looks really good. Wait till you see it. It does kind of remind me of Last of Us, but it's, I don't know. Okay. Ugh. What? Sony, are you shitting me? I don't think this is. I don't know. Yeah, they actually had people hanging in the showroom. Like on stage. It's almost like a, I never thought I'd say this. It's almost like a grittier. That made you, that made me cringe.
He's not being
Cringe. How dare they do something fun and unique in their presentation? Days Gone is exclusive to PS4. Well, they win. Dude, that was great. Hear all the zombies coming after them because they just made so much noise. That's awesome.
Easy, fellas.
The amount, there's so many, dude. It's like a bazillion zombos. Dude, there's a lot, man. Game of the year. I wouldn't be surprised.
There he is. Still alive. How the hell am I?
Don't worry, Kathryne. I will. Those aren't your grandfather's type of zombies. I was gonna say a grittier Last of Us. And like, it kind of... Look at that!
Drop him! Now! Or I'll kill him!
It's called Days Gone, Danny.
Do it. I'm not here for him. I'm here for you.
Kim, zombies don't exist.
Hey! Do it. Yeah, you do. Oh, come on. I wasn't gonna let him kill you. Besides, who the hell else around here knows how to rebuild a carburetor? Just back up. Nice and slow. Don't make a sound.
Yo, that's a goddamn zombie bear. Yeah, I hear you.
Please welcome to the stage, Sean Layden.
Yeah, that game looks sweet. That game looks sweet. They had trapeze people hanging from the, not trapeze.
Welcome. Welcome. Good evening and welcome, ladies and
It's really
gentlemen,
loud.
fans and friends. This is your 2017 PlayStation Showcase. Thank you for coming tonight. Naughty Dog Gorilla Ben, out of control. I thought this opening was completely insane, and because I had to walk under zombies to get on the stage just now. They didn't even tell me about that last night. We're glad to be here. We're delighted to be here. We have a full show ahead of us, so let's just agree that we love games and we want to see more of them tonight. It's all about the games. Every year we continue to push the envelope of storytelling, imagination, and
So
technology.
much class.
And 2016 was no exception. Virtual reality is now a real consumer product, and our consoles are more powerful than ever, offering 4K and HDR options. We'll take a moment for that.
It's not that
With the
sync for
launches
me.
of PlayStation VR and PS4 Pro, PlayStation once again stood at the forefront of bringing these technologies to the world of interactive entertainment. And now, in 2017, it continues to be all about the games.
It's not that
In the
sync
past
for
few
me.
months alone, have given us some of the most creative,
tell.
high-quality, and engaging video games ever seen. Horizon Zero Dawn. Neo.
Is it just a little bit though?
Resident Evil 7, MLB The Show, Persona 5.
It's like very, very faint on my end.
And yet,
Like, very
we have
little.
an even broader, more diverse selection of blockbuster
Storytelling
games
isn't
coming
everything.
soon.
Wrong.
You will see. That's the plan, right? You will see tonight that Worldwide Studios is bringing you the exclusives you want, and through our strategic partnerships with third-party partners, PlayStation is home to all the biggest
Angela,
and
did you
best
see the early?
franchises in the world.
Kathryne, I mean, did you see the early
There's
part
never
of the
been a
stream?
better time to be a gamer.
Split
Thank
second.
you all,
Oh, okay, I'm
all
not
our
worried about it.
fans, all of you, for your support and for making PlayStation one of the most loved brands in the world.
He's just saying that they released it, guys. That they released it. That's all. He's just saying we released Persona 5 on PlayStation 4 this year. That's all.
And thank you all for being here tonight. As we open E3 and celebrate the world of games, this week is our web portal. We have a web portal this week. Live.playstation.com will serve as the home for hours of programming, including developer walkthroughs, Q&A sessions, in-depth conversations, and so much more.
Oh, that's cool.
But tonight, let's recognize the art of gameplay with a showcase of the most
Yeah, and that's why
anticipated
Uncharted is
titles
as successful as it
so,
is, Digman.
Without further ado, let's get back to the games. Before I step off, it's my personal pleasure and a privilege to share with you now a title that has a rabid cult following around the world and has a very special place in my heart. Please enjoy.
What are you throwing at us right now? Rabid cult following. There's a lot of things that I'm rabid about. Final Fantasy VII being one of them. Monster Hunter? I think so, Angela. Yeah, it's definitely Monster Hunter. Has that been on PlayStation before? Uh-oh, ran the wrong way, dude. Hi, Brandon. It's always been a Nintendo thing, that's what I thought. Monster Hunter and PS4? The first two were on PS2. Oh. Showed you, man. Oh, never mind. You showed him. T-Rex has got wings. And it can breathe fire. Still didn't kill this thing? Monster Hunter Worlds. All right. I'd be on the ground. Wow, Lilabutt. Huh. Early 2018. We didn't see any other players though, so I don't know if it's an MMO. That's good. Sony, you're right now you're leading the pack. You have a lot of ways you can go though. Dude, they're just like, they're not bringing out anybody to talk. They're just like, yo, we came here to show you games. Let's show you some games. Paid mods for PS4. Is this a Team Ico game? No, there's it. This isn't Shadow. Oh, it is. PS4 remake of it? I wasn't expecting it to be Shadow of Colossus on PS4. It looks good. It looks real good. It's an actual PlayStation 4 remaster of... Dude, I'm so in. Sony, dude! You guys are killing it. Give us Final Fantasy VII. You give us Final Fantasy VII gameplay and they got fire on stage.
Life must be exterminated.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Doctor, get us out of here!
I don't know why they're showing this. We've already seen this.
Ultron Sigma has 2 of the Infinite 6.
Gamora, we have that.
We won't see Kingdom Hearts 3 until July 15th. They already said that. We already saw the trailer, though.
Have you come to beg for my help?
You have no choice. Help us.
Release me, and I will give you what you want.
It's a bad idea.
Give us cause to trust you. Help us to find the Infinity Stones.
Very well. The Stone of Power lies at the heart of no room.
Bear witness to the death of your world.
Zero? His core routines have been rewritten by the Grandmaster. Nova, Major, get to the core.
The Time Stone has concealed itself beyond time. Valconda needs its king.
We had a dream. Our 2 diseased realities.
It looks good. As soon as I see Zero and X and Sigma, man.
You are no god.
That's pretty badass, dude. Ultron Sigma versus Thanos.
Version. Make it count. No, wait!
Ninjas.
Download today. Yo, Sony, you guys are...
Can the ladies come out to play? Be good. Ebony, Ivory, care to dance?
That makes me so happy, dude. That makes me so happy. Oh, they might do a Nova movie. Yeah, they were talking about that. Better stream that shit tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably stream the demo tomorrow. I'm down. Free? It's a demo.
We're in a whole new world.
Call of Duty World War II, baby.
Find out what you're really made of.
I'm also gonna stream this because this looks good. I think Sledgehammer though is real good, man, and I love World War II, so.
Time to show what you're made of, soldier.
No, I like World War II. see in-game footage though. This isn't in-game footage. This could be the title. I agree. I agree. Going back to its roots though. Oh, that was a good headshot. That was a good headshot. This is an engine, yeah. I think so. I'm gonna have so many games to play. I agree, Kathryne. I'm gonna have so many. Hopefully by then I'm a full-time streamer though, and we ain't gonna have that problem. November 3rd, baby girls. November 3rd. Oh, look at, they put fog into the audience? Really? They did. Dude, they were like, yo, we're special effecting this theater out. PlayStation VR, let's see what they got. You're gonna actually stream World War II? Yeah, dude. On PlayStation 4. Neil Dunn, thank you for subscribing. I want it. I would play the shit out of this. It's on PlayStation VR. Lila? Lila? Can you give me a PlayStation VR? You can play with me. Multiplayer? Both. I'd stream both. Papa Bear on PS4. Lila, PlayStation VR, please. Cameron Hillhouse, thank you for subscribing. Lila's supposed to be sitting right here, streaming with me. With what monies? I don't know. I don't know. I need PlayStation VR because I literally just want to play Skyrim on it. I've always said that if an Elder Scrolls game has VR, I want it. And the PlayStation 1 is, like, really good. And no, nothing about God of War. Don't worry. They're gonna save The Last of Us 2, God of War 4. They're gonna save those for the end, man. Muse Store, thank you for subscribing. Welcome aboard. No Man's Sky, what? No, not by Playful. PlayStation VR burn the eyes of you. That's not what I've heard. People I know that haven't love it. They like swear by it. Y'all be like a panda after this. Red Dead Redemption will be close. Yeah, we'll see if they do it. Oh, now in 2030. This is VR, so. That's because none of these are JRPGs yet, Bradley, and that's all you play. I literally don't know any other game that you play that isn't. I don't know any games you play that aren't JRPGs. I don't know, Taj. We'll find out, man. I've only watched as much as you. Waiting for more Stormblood. Do you think you'll see more? It's coming out the 20th, so I don't know if you'll see more. Oh, it's that Star Child. Yeah. Star-Lord. A side-scroller VR, though. That was a VR game. Cartoon games.
Roll the tape. I'd like to try it again.
Again. You remember?
It's just a nightmare.
Got him!
Try to visualize the last thing you can remember before you came here. You understand I want what's best for you.
Thanks, Cameron. The impatient. That does look good. No one has come out to talk. Dude, this is amazing. Yeah, PlayStation VR, Final Fantasy fishing. All right. What? Oh yeah. Yo, Square Enix, you keep writing that Final Fantasy. You keep writing that Final Fantasy 15. You keep writing that.
Moving on your position. Watch your flanks. Okay, enemies ahead. All right, you ready?
We need to see gameplay from Last of Us 2 first, though, man. That's what needs to happen. Nebula. That was hilarious. Oh, cool! Final Fantasy 15 VR experience. It's literally fishing in the world of the game, which could be cool, depending. That looked like a pretty gnarly VR game. It looked like high octane. Dude, there's so many games right now. You have a VR? Do you like it? Do you have a PlayStation VR? I think VR is going to be the future. I think VR is going to be the definitive way to play games. Probably in like 10 years. Like the next 10 years. That's what I think. Yeah, Microsoft, take notes. Look at this little guy. Wait, is this? No, it's not. Never mind. That thing is sick as chips, yeah? Is it worth getting? It's PlayStation's best purchase I've ever made. Okay, good to know. Finally, a game Lila can play. This is VR. You can totally play this one. I thought for a second that this was Redwall. I don't know if anybody likes the Brian Jacques books, but Jacques, the Brian Jacques books, I do. I thought it was Redwall for a second. Oh, little mouse is dead. Redwall, it's one of my favorite series. One of my favorite series. I love those books. I haven't read them now that I'm like grown up. Grown up. You stopped it. You stopped it. I need to write down stuff. So I'm keeping a track of like games that I'm like, oh, I need to pick these up. I'm just gonna say every game shown at Sony. New PS4 model? Maybe. Maybe one day. Dude, they turned the entire theater into like an actual experience. That makes me really happy. I missed it.
Are you gonna do it? You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth.
Hang on, boy!
Okay!
The truth.
Long way from home, aren't you?
Yo, Finnerer!
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wait here.
It's Kratos.
I will handle this.
The ghosts of Sparta. Yeah, those are frost giants.
Wow, that was something, that fight.
On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. Close your heart to their desperation.
I hope you don't get to play
to their suffering.
I hope not.
The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
It might have little sections.
Not everyone is bad. Mother always said to be open to those who can help.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
Is that Jormungur, or whatever it is? It is, absolutely.
What is this?
It's the world serpent.
Jormungur.
Stay calm, boy!
I am!
What is it saying?
He wants to help us!
He wants to help us? Dude, what a way to end the trailer, man. Early 2018! That means like April. It's Sony's press conference, Gus. Are they they're just jumping right into another game. Holy shit.
Just a little while longer. Hold on.
Oh, this looks good.
Just a little while longer.
Yeah, this one looked real good.
Hold on just a little while longer.
Detroit Become Human, yep. I remember seeing this last year, it was really good. Since prequel to Red Wall was Mossflower? Could be. Well, the prequel was, I mean, technically it's Martin the Warrior.
This is a night our people
the first
will remember. There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
That's what we are to them. Just merchandise on display in a shop window. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. Neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack. You're awake now.
Marcus, watch out.
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police.
Shit.
We gotta go.
What? We can't just leave our people behind.
It's too late. If we stay here, we're gonna get shot. North. Our people need us alive. There's nothing else we can do.
Reminds me of Blade Runner.
Marcus! Shit.
Oh.
Take cover. We are superior to them, but they are our masters? That's about to change.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna send the humans a message. My name is Marcus.
Hi, Marcus.
Just like you, I was a slave. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters.
We're with you! I'll follow you, Marcus!
I'm with you, Marcus!
I'll follow you, Marcus!
This isn't Cyberpunk 2077.
Then follow
I do want
me.
to see that though.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores.
Given the facts, it's pretty clear these attacks are linked to the deviant video message broadcast recently from the Stratford Tower.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated attack.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Papa Bear?
Violence is the only language humans understand.
Numerous storefronts
Do
have been
you
broken,
watch
with
Grey's
cars
Anatomy?
vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
We're getting reports that hundreds of androids have been stolen from CyberLife stores.
Property was damaged and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
Yo, topical, and also
They're coming.
like looks good. Will Smith was right.
North!
No!
North. All right, what happened?
Slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? My name is Marcus. I am one of them. This is our story.
That looks pretty good, man. That looks pretty good. Doing shit you really don't want to do, but poor Lila, you're just a taker. I don't give. I don't give. No release date or anything on it, though.
Welcome to a world
Snooze fest.
without light.
Just kidding. Destiny 2. We'll see what they got for PlayStation 4.
You are weak, undisciplined, cowering behind walls.
Stay patience.
I command conquered worlds, waged war across the galaxy to prove my worth.
He looks good, though.
Traveler's light.
Like,
You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you.
I have to go. Bye, Missildine. I miss you. I'm actually pretty excited for Destiny 2. Not on PlayStation 4 though, on PC. Wouldn't that be great? Permadeaths? Destiny with permadeaths. It's almost 4 a.m. All right, see you, Sean. You're gonna miss some stuff. You're gonna miss some stuff. Oh, September 6th? Is that what it said? Means you exclusive. Timed exclusive until at least fall. An exclusive strike. Lake of Shadows, kind of in the way. Exclusive gear. Exclusive ship. Exclusive exotic weapons. Borealis, sniper. PC though.
Please welcome back to the stage, Sean Layden.
All right, Sean. What you got for us, man?
Okay, everybody, just breathe. Yes. That was quite the roller coaster ride for the last 60 minutes. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. The future is here, and it is now with PlayStation 4 Pro and PSVR.
It's only 60 minutes has already gone by.
Kick off E3 2017, celebrating the content and the creators who make PlayStation the best place to play for gamers. Now, let me leave you with a true PlayStation exclusive, a true exclusive from PlayStation, from one of the industry's most respected developers. Let me thank you again for coming tonight.
Last
a shout
of
out
Us
to my
2.
courageous friend Ronil Mehta for struggling on through. And now, everyone, please enjoy the ride.
Here we go, Last of Us 2. Maybe not. Spider-Man Homecoming? Spider-Man.
All units, 1010S at 36 and Park.
Spider-Man.
All units be advised. Shots fired at Fisk Towers.
That looks sick, dude. What a letdown? Oh, I don't think so.
Yuri, I'm here.
What do you see?
Yeah, it's exclusive on PlayStation 4.
Boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
my god!
This men have fled through the building. Eliminate them.
Should have worn a helmet.
We actually have gameplay. Oh, I'm definitely not disappointed.
You got what you came for. You don't need to kill us too.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
That was cool.
Tell the boss is here.
It's a Spider-Man Arkham game, but better. Only on PS4, yes, only on PS4.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice
Kingpin!
jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
Like, it makes sense for the demons to be involved, right? That was so cool! I was gonna say, Spidey wouldn't kill him.
Hey, big guy.
Woo!
That's actually really cool.
I don't know, the PlayStation 1 one is really good, Lilabutt. There is no Square Enix conference this year?
Fisk, your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
You're about to find out. Check the roof.
He's here?
He killed your dude, man. What's going on, Gunner? That's cool, man. And it makes sense. The Last of Us probably isn't ready.
Oh, come on.
No, it's not Electro.
Let's go.
It makes sense. It's not supposed to be out for a long time, so. Is that you? I wonder if that's.
Yeah.
It is! You can throw him in the city! Good.
With a wrecking ball? It's complicated.
It looks pretty
Turns out
big.
Martin Lee is running the demons.
Martin Lee.
Like I
Yeah.
said, it's complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me on this.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri.
That was cool. Arkham is the city, dude. I'm so in.
Okay, lady, here I come.
I think they have dynamically traversing instead of just swinging. Right.
Hi, is this the flight to Newark? Why are you doing this? Because no one else will!
Yeah, that was the guy missing his first thing.
You don't know me!
They just showed you what happens when you missed it.
Guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete, you got this. You got this, you got this, you got this.
I'm okay with it because the QTEs work. You know what I mean?
Don't screw this up.
Like, how else are you supposed to do that? You know what I'm saying? Nice save, Spider-Man.
Mr. Lee?
Also, Heavy Rain was QTE the game. "2018, babies. 2018. It's by Insomniac, so like you know it's gonna be good. They have more. They said that was it, but they got more. Did they say that was it? Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Just a montage. Just a montage.
That's supposed to happen?
I would have liked to see... I mean, Crash comes at the end of the month, so I don't know why they would show that here. Sony wins E3 this year. I think so too, man. I'm sad it's over too. It was really quick. Only an hour long. Oh, they said they would reveal Crash news. Did we watch the same stream? That was so bad. You thought that was bad? What? Oh my god, I thought they stole the show. I thought that was Sony's conference, dude. Monster Hunter sold. I mean, there was nothing that was like a huge surprise, right? There was nothing that was like, oh my god. We with games and stuff for what, 3 minutes worth of walk, and then more games. Yeah, I think they totally won. They nailed what E3's about, dude. They didn't have any like.
It's over. Come on, dude, let's go. Miles.
Dude, Miles is in the game. I don't think that's it. Is that it? They're like right on him.
All right, that was the PlayStation E3 showcase here in the Shrine Auditorium in downtown LA.
All right, the fans outside are loving it. Hey, everyone, it's Jeff Keighley, and welcome back to YouTube
I
Live
thought that was
E3.
great.
That wraps up the PlayStation press conference, but now all those developers, you didn't hear a lot of talking on stage at all, but now the developers get to talk to you guys, and all of us here live on our stage will have the developers behind Call of Duty, Destiny, God of War, Detroit, Spider-Man, and many other titles coming by. Ben will be here as well to talk about Days
It
Gone.
almost
They'll all be
feels
coming by
like-
answering our questions for the next hour, so stick around. Find a little bit more about what they had to share with us on stage at the PlayStation.
It almost
press
feels like
conference.
more should have
Now,
happened.
as they make their way over from the Shrine,
See you,
we're getting
Bronak.
some reactions from Andy.
Let's
Allegra
hear what they
Atlanta.
react to.
So, guys, what did you think, Andy, overall of PlayStation press conference? You know, it was other press conferences, lots of talking. This was all about
Justine
the games,
had to
very
book it, dude.
theatrical. You know, lots of content there. Not a ton of big news, surprise game announcements. But what was shown, I thought, looked really good. Andy, what was your take overall?
Yeah, I mean, I love their Cirque to PlayStation delivery style. I think that's fun, and I think the focus on games is always important. And I think
It's
kind of as
just
we talked
clips
about ahead of
back to
time, I think
back?
this was the
What?
year to kind of correct, you know, talking
What?
about 2019, 2020, and stuck to games.
It was
that we
literally
expected
all
this year.
games.
I mean, I don't think there were that many.
It was all
surprises. There was
games.
a
The
PSVR
entire thing was
lineup that I think
games.
had some things in there, but.
And they had really cool
Monster Hunter was, I think
presentations
that was
in there,
the thing
too.
that I knew the least about, at least going into that.
That was
yeah,
a cool surprise.
that was the biggest surprise.
Lots of games. You know, people will probably note that God of War next year, Spider-Man next year. So, you know, this year, I guess, Uncharted.
Days Gone
Lost
looks so
Legacy,
good.
That'll be a big title coming out in the summer. But what was your take overall?
Oh yeah,
of
it
the
seemed quick
number
because
of
they didn't
games
stop.
they showed?
They literally showed almost an hour's
PlayStation,
worth
did
of
they wow
games.
You didn't tear up.
No crying from me this time. I was overall really stoked to see combat from God of War. That's one thing that I really wanted to see as a
me
fan
too.
of that franchise. I
Good.
wanted that hack and slash, and we got that. So that's awesome.
Jamie
Spider-Man,
Maniac,
glad to see
thank you
combat
for
from as
subscribing.
well. So they delivered on the things that I wanted. But yeah, I would have liked to see some more new content for sure. But one thing I do have to praise
Yeah,
them on is
I
no
agree.
cringeworthy moments.
Yeah.
So many conferences at E3 have really cringeworthy moments. People badly reading off of
hate that.
teleprompters. None of that.
No, and
that
that's why
word.
it's just like it's an artful
Cringeworthy.
representation of the industry, and like the games are the stars, and even all the press. They got popcorn as they sat there in their seats tonight.
Yeah.
It's like a presentation, and you're right. It's not the bad marketing presentation that sometimes you get out there. So yeah, I agree, but not a lot of news. You know, Ubisoft had so many announcements today, and then PlayStation. You know, headline. What was the headline for you? What's Polygon going to write up to the headline tonight?
I think the one that everyone was most excited for was Shadow of the Colossus. That was
Yeah, that
really
one's pretty
surprising
sweet.
to me. But at the same time, I mean, that's a game we've
Having
all
Shadow of the
played
Colossus is
before
so
and
cool.
fell in love with. So it's sort of a strange press conference in that way. Like what you guys were saying, not a ton of totally new, shocking content. Like the biggest revelation for me was, you know, my favorite game of all time coming out on PS4 again.
Did you not tear up for that? Come on.
I did tear up a little bit for that.
Also,
for
some similar looking games as well. It seems like we've got a lot of
I'm surprised there's nothing on the Last of Us 2. They're not even close. They're not even close to done.
Uncharted or The Last
Not
of
even
Us than I was
close.
expecting
That trailer
initially,
that came
so
out was
similar
literally
stuff.
just
Aside
a
from Monster
trailer.
Hunter, very surprised
They
we
don't
didn't
have
see other
any
players in
gameplay
that.
to show yet.
That's true.
They're not even
I
in
would have
alpha
expected
builds yet.
them to really focus on the online component,
from
but
what
I guess
Naughty
they have
Dog's
the
said.
exclusives with Call of Duty and Destiny 2.
Kingdom
kinda
Hearts
covering
3 got
everything.
lucky. I don't think that's
Absolutely.
true.
So
I think they
more
did that on
Capcom in
purpose.
there. I mean, there's lots of games. You're right. It's new content.
I'm sure
updates
Sony
on
wanted Kingdom
games
Hearts
that are
3
coming,
in their
and
conference.
notable games that weren't there, right, Andy?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have liked to have seen Bloodborne or Red Dead. I think would have been things I would have seen. But I mean, that was a great taste of Spider-Man. I mean, I really
looks
think.
great.
I mean, the game, the animation on Spidey is top notch, and to have
looks
that
great.
much kind of cinematic impact in an open world environment, which I'm assuming you know is an open world environment that you cruise around in and fight crime in, is impressive.
At a Disney conference?
There. So
yeah.
I'm definitely
July
interested to know
15th,
more
we'll see
about
more
Spider-Man.
Kingdom Hearts 3, dude.
But you're right. I'm sure the fans always want that sort of megaton.
Detroit,
level
Days Gone,
surprise.
that looked really
It's
good.
nice to have surprises, but now we know there'll be
I'm
surprises.
not excited for anything because I don't have a
Well, you're right. And
PlayStation.
for people
Get a
that have done this
PlayStation.
for many years, you know, it's cyclical.
Lila's
And
gonna
it's
get me
like,
a
you know,
PlayStation
same thing with
VR.
Ubisoft,
She already
like,
said.
Today they got so much attention because they announced all these games, but sort of the well is now dry for because that was probably the next 2 or
I just
3
checked
years of
Facebook,
titles.
and the biggest
That they're showing.
PlayStation
That's what's
fanboy
interesting
just
about the
declared
games
he's
is
sick,
different.
and
Like,
that
you talk
PlayStation
just
and
about
that
this year, you
Microsoft
talk about the
wins.
future. We shall
What?
see. Now, you know, PlayStation coming after Xbox. Xbox announced this new system. They were talking about, you know, the pricing, all this and that.
Dude, I
You know,
think
no price
Sony
drop for
blew
PS4
Microsoft
Pro,
away.
Nothing about kind of any of that. It was really about just the games. Do you think Did Sony need to do anything more to sort of stem the tide of what Xbox was talking about, or?
I mean, not to speak first, but I mean, like, I kind of like that the competition is less important these days, right? I want it to be about great games and ways to do it, not like my hardware's better than your hardware or like this or that. I mean, I think the players make their own choice. I think we want to see the games. That's the core of what that PlayStation presentation is about, and so. I mean, I think that's it, right? So there were good things at Microsoft. I mean, I think them getting PlayerUnknown was a great get for them, and one of those things that, like, I know players now want to play that, and console gamers are going to be. I think it's a new experience for them.
But I think it's a great point. Even Microsoft, there's a lot of like
You thought that was weak? Oh, I thought it was great, dude. I thought it was great.
Here's a lot of great content. You're right. Look, a lot of people,
I guess that's the difference, man. If you want, oh, I want to hear about your specs. I want to hear about the next best thing.
Going hard on
I want to hear about the biggest thing.
About what we've got from PlayStation
sure,
this year.
but like if you were like, you know what, I just want to see some good games. I just want to see some new experiences and some new games coming. Sony delivered, dude. Sony delivered in spades tonight. So many games.
Yeah, it's because they need to do that, whereas PlayStation are in a pretty good position right now. So I don't think there's work.
And even those
exactly,
games,
Sony didn't have to be like, oh, this is our exclusive, this is our exclusive every single time they flashed a game.
They were just like
Microsoft does.
And,
Microsoft has to be like, oh, launch exclusive.
It's like, was that PS4
so you know,
Pro footage?
We have it.
PS4, we don't know, but certainly looked really impressive. Across the board with all the games, and
I
some
agree.
Other games in there.
They showed almost nothing but good games.
Hard to
over
sort of
and
judge
over
that
and
just
over
based
and
on
over.
the trailer, but looked like there was lots of action there.
Looks great, and I think the exclusives they got for Destiny are great. I mean, I think that's once again.
There's nothing new. You've heard of Monster Hunter World?
Like, coming to PC now, and it's like. I know.
When is it coming to PC though?
So Kingdom Hearts 3 already showed Eli. They already showed, and they already said we're not seeing anything new until July 15th. So we've already got our trailer.
See, like what that is. I mean,
for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I
again though, that's nothing new. So why do you want to see
it? To have the exclusives be there again is nice. Those extra strikes made a difference in the original Destiny, at least for me. So I'm excited about that.
I mean, I'm okay with them not fighting a rivalry. You know what I mean?
PlayStation games that they showed.
I would have liked to see Final Fantasy VII gameplay though.
Lost Legacy, but
I want to see that.
Last fall, there's not necessarily going to be.
He's pissed about no release dates for God of War or Last of Us 2.
PlayStation game, although there's Destiny,
that's just not Sony's shit. You know what I mean?
Horizon came out earlier this year. Didn't seem to hurt them.
That was all fun. Exactly.
Exactly. So I mean,
that was the most fun conference I've
Red
watched
Dead.
so far.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've covered all of them.
Everyone just sighed of relief and it's like, oh, thank God. So I
got a skedaddling really late here. All right, see you, Black Knight. Thanks for coming, dude.
From, like previous press conferences of it,
So
like revealing games without any release window.
Right, the Square Enix conference is today as well.
Exactly. So I think the fact that
Didn't even know what movie
everything here,
announced.
other than Detroit,
Oh, they
I think,
announced
had
some
at least early
okay stuff.
2018,
They had an
like,
okay.
some expectation of when we can.
They
actually
were second best.
Something.
Yeah. So
they were
even
right
if
behind
not
Sony
most
for
of
me.
these games are coming out this fall. At least we can expect. To
You
play
thought it was
them
terrible?
serious.
Oh, see. I think you're
lots of
wrong,
good
Steven. I
content
loved
across
it.
the
That was
board.
my
So,
favorite conference.
In terms of things that
that was my
you
favorite
hoped were
conference
there
today.
that weren't there. Sounds like Final Fantasy remake, not there, right?
I mean, I can live with Shadow of the Colossus remake.
Okay, that was good enough for you? Yeah.
That was enough for me.
Okay. Andy, anything that you wanted to be there that we didn't see?
I mean, I think Bloodborne, and also too, I would like to see more on Last of Us. I mean, I'm definitely, at PSX, I was blown away by that early sample that they showed.
Good night, dude.
And Naughty Dog is among my favorite developers.
Yep.
And that dumb slut Peach
is
is kidnapped again. Kidnapped, or she just wants to go sleep with Bowser for a couple hours.
I'm pretty pumped for that. I'm really excited for that game.
Most of the games you knew about, sure, but we got to see gameplay for the first time from so many games. Spider-Man, like that's huge.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't slip that one too.
Thanks for busting me on that one.
Hey, the internet's already on Twitter talking about it.
So I'm trying to find the schedule that you guys are talking about.
Anything you wanted to have there?
I'm really glad that we saw PSVR games. That's what I really wanted to see, and I'm kind of in the same boat. Something new from FromSoft. Would have liked to see something to do with Bloodborne. Don't necessarily know what it was, but I also just don't know if that Detroit footage was actually in game or not. It's a weird thing about a David Cage game. You just have no idea. So
I know this stuff. It's like it'll be fascinating to see what's playable at the booth.
Yeah.
Media gets.
We have the Nintendo Spotlight tomorrow.
It's
only.
It was more montage,
they only said it's gonna be 25 minutes long. The Nintendo Spotlight tomorrow.
See how it all
only. It's in the morning.
Yeah, I thought Lots
It's
of
at
good-looking
12 p.m.
games, and
Actually,
great
it's so
kickoff
noon
E3 with all
for
these
me.
Press conferences now, as I mentioned,
And it's short,
all
dude.
the developers from those games are
Square
making their way
Enix-
over.
I thought
We'll have
Square
the
Enix
Destiny
wasn't
team
having a
here. We'll have,
conference.
Mark and Luke. We'll have Glenn and Michael from Sledgehammer, Call of Duty. We'll have Corey Barlog here. We'll have David Cage here. We'll have Brian Intihar from Insomniac talk about Spider-Man. They're all coming by to answer our questions about those games. So if you have questions, you want to get in front of them right now, it'll be on the post show, and we'll definitely get your questions answered. Before we go, check what people are saying online. We've got to get some grades. Andy, how would you grade this press conference?
Ooh, the grading process. You know, I mean,
I can't remember what you gave them last year.
Oh, they don't have anything though.
We gave them, I think, pretty decent scores last year. I mean, I would say the problem is I think Sony has to match up against Sony in this particular case. And for them,
Yeah, they don't have anything
I would
new.
say C on this. I would say that they delivered what was expected.
Yep.
And without the unexpected, I think it's kind of solid, good, enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It's great,
Square Enix
but,
isn't having
you know,
anything
I just
new.
always
They don't
couldn't
even
think
have
about
like
it
a
little
press
bit later, too. I mean,
conference.
there was
It's just
Final
like a
Fantasy
thing that they're
fishing
doing.
game in there. Maybe that
They don't even have anything new.
What's
going on, Mason?
Later, but you know, I think for now, I think that would be my gut reaction.
They only have a 20-minute spotlight
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
go with a B-.
It's a
I definitely
20-minute
wanna give them
spotlight.
extra
They already
points for not
said.
having anything
So
totally
Reggie already
cringeworthy.
talked about it.
Tournaments,
I
Scorpion
don't
wasn't
think they're gonna have
dancing on
much to
stage
show
for one
tomorrow.
period, so I think it was a really good delivery, and that's
Yeah, they
basically
showed
the way that I wish
their
all of the
only
press
game, and that's
conferences
not
would
even done by
deliver
them.
games
They
to
just
us,
gave them
but
the
I agree,
licensing.
no huge killer title.
To me, it, like,
Yeah, that's what I just
respects the
said.
audience, because
It's
like
it's called the
showing
Nintendo
content,
Spotlight.
like,
It's only
let it
20 minutes
speak for
long.
itself.
Yeah.
You don't need to sell me with a PowerPoint on sort of what the game's
totally.
going to be, and they can.
Is
come
it over?
here and
Yeah,
answer
it's over.
Questions and talk about it in a different format. So I agree.
It's over.
Allegra, how would you?
Yeah, I mean, I
COD looked incredibly nice. See them get rid. I agree. They will present Final Fantasy 15 Universe. That's the VR stuff that we've already seen.
There's been a lot.
That was the like fishing one and stuff like that. That was already part of it.
Seeing a lot of actual gameplay.
Yeah, it's not an expansion. It's not a DLC. It's not. It's just the VR content.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging.
Good night, Papa Bear.
Got no popcorn.
That was the fastest 60 minutes ever.
here
Yep.
live
That's why I'm
with all
worried
you guys
about
around
tomorrow.
the world. Record
I'm worried
numbers
about
of people
Nintendo's
watching,
thing, dude.
the PlayStation
I will
press
say
conference.
Mario and Rabbids looks incredibly good, but again, that's not even a Nintendo game. Like, I would buy a Switch for that game.
Melanie, to tell us what the internet thought of PlayStation. Mel, what's
What was my favorite announcement today?
All right, thank you, Jeff. I gotta say, personally, between Shadow of the Colossus,
I mean,
God
there
of
was a
War,
lot I didn't get that I
Spider-Man,
wanted.
and Final Fantasy Fishing,
But
Sony definitely won E3 for me. So, right now we're gonna
God
check
of War
out
4
what all
looks
you
really
guys
good.
think.
God of War
Right
4 looked
here.
really good.
Jamie says, New Guitar Hero looks nuts. That's funny.
Don't you
That's
think
clever.
Final Fantasy?
I like
No,
it.
it's their VR thing, dude. You can literally look it up right now. It's their
Includes
VR.
Granddad, who says Call of Duty World
Like
War
if you
II
go
looks
and look it up, it's their VR. They announced it today. They talked about it today in this press conference.
Of course, we've got Call of Duty right here. Breaking news. New COD World War II screenshots.
It's already been out. There's already been a trailer for it for a while.
Fans are super stoked about that. And then right here, Spider-Man. My
Yeah.
life is for this. That's right. And especially the upcoming movie too. I mean, the hype is so real right now. And then here we go. Nice axe throw, Kratos. I gotta say too, Daddy Kratos is amazing.
My Switch is collecting
I am a
dust. Of
big
course it
fan
is,
of
because you have a
Daddy
Switch.
Kratos. You know, he's like responsible now, man. He's got a son and he's being a boss.
Rabbits or the Crew 2?
Alright, Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh yeah, the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC was definitely my favorite. That was my highlight of the Sony. That won for me, but that's because I'm a huge Horizon Zero Dawn fanboy. I love it.
And are huge fans, so super excited about that. Right here, Jesse Williams. What?
Microsoft wins? Microsoft didn't have shit. Are you kidding me? Microsoft didn't have shit.
I love Grey's Anatomy.
A lot of it was VR stuff, which cuts out a good chunk of people. See, I think the VR, I think the VR looks good though. VR looks real good.
Then it would be complete. All right, right here we have. I was already in love with Detroit Become Human, and I'm even more.
That sounds
now
gross,
after this
Mason. That
trailer.
sounds gross.
Awesome. That's great to see. You know,
I'll be
I'm
real
not
with you.
totally
That
sold
sounds
on it
gross.
yet personally, but you know, I'm excited to see more, and we'll see.
'Cause
but
Mouse-kin.
It's great to see that you guys are hyped about that Rhino here. Rhino's pretty
Look
fun.
good.
I love Rhino. All right, I need to see.
Metro
Detroit
did look
Become
good, but
Human.
that's not
I've
exclusive.
waited
That's
long
not a
enough
Xbox
since I
exclusive
saw
or anything.
The Kara Tech demo years ago at E3.
Yeah, that's what's weird,
That is
dude.
awesome,
That's
Rhino.
exactly what's weird.
God of War, the ultimate dad game. See, everybody loves seeing Kratos as a dad. Dad of War, that's where it's at.
Uncorded.
Patrick's like, Win, Sony. Uncarded.
All right, guys. So what I think, I loved it. I loved it. I love the Sony thing. Horizon Zero Dawn, having that have a release date of this year is amazing to me. Coming to PS4, it's coming to PC.
I am totally about it. Anytime I get
I don't know if it's coming to PS4, but it's coming to PC. Any game that comes out on Microsoft, that comes out on Xbox One X, is coming out on PC.
We're all hyped. I think it was a great conference. So, Jeff,
So like,
back to you.
I have literally no
Alright,
reason
thanks,
to
Elmac. Lots
like
of chat
want an
online
Xbox
about,
or
PlayStation
care about
and
Xbox.
Reminder: all the developers are making their way up from the.
Some people are saying Microsoft's was better, and it just wasn't. I don't think so. Yeah, their exclusives to Forza, Cups. Even Cuphead. Cuphead's not a thing. It's not a. It's not exclusive to them.
We are going to find out what some of YouTube's
All right,
top
see you, James.
creators think of the PlayStation press conference. Let's head over.
I
to
think it could have
Twitter
been better if they
and
had more
what they think.
surprises.
Guys, take it away.
Right? Like we all want surprises. But what we're doing is we're here's what's happening. Here's the problem, right?
Interesting so far.
Oh, we are saying that they're wrong. That because they didn't live up to our expectations, they didn't surprise us. They didn't have anything that surprised us. We're upset about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are saying. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think what they showed was great. I think the way they presented it was great. I think everything about it was great. We just wanted them to surprise us. And that's why we don't think it was good. But like if you actually look at what they did, the content they provided, and the conference they had, it was actually really good. It just wasn't really what it didn't have the main things that we were looking for, right? It didn't have Red Dead Redemption 2. It didn't have Last of Us 2. But like that's not on Sony, you know? They still did a damn good conference. A damn good conference. That's because The Verge sucks, Jaden. The Verge is trash. Don't trust The Verge. Randy Cram fighting chicken. They didn't show The Last of Us. It's not ready. Naughty Dog does not have footage to show. I mean that's been common knowledge. I thought that maybe they would surprise us and show it though. Go read a Sea Salt comic. Go read a Sea Salt comic. Yeah, I agree with you, Gus. I agree with you actually. This E3 was very. It wasn't a big E3. It wasn't a big E3. E3 is the best time of the year. I agree. Does the PlayStation 5 exist? Nope. No PlayStation 5. Not even a new PlayStation Pro. Not even like an updated version. Why do I think furries are weird? Because you pretend to be a creature? An animal? You're not? I think that pretty much that sums it up. That's it. There's a new trailer out for the eagerly anticipated, and it lifts the lid on what gameplay will look like. Yeah, because The Verge sucks, dude. The Verge sucks. Yeah, Rockstar usually doesn't do E3. Even though I don't have a console, I'm so excited to watch them. Some of the YouTubers I watch play it. Hi. Hi. Ubisoft did a pretty good job. They opened it up to the public and it sucked. I mean, who knows? Maybe the show floor, when the show floor opens, which is not tomorrow, I think, but the next day. Maybe when the show floor opens, or no, it is tomorrow. Maybe it'll be huge. Maybe people will be like, oh my god. Maybe there'll be new stuff sitting around, you know? See you, Eli. Thanks for coming, dude. I don't know what OWO is. I'll buy a PS4 for what I saw today. Done. Then Sony wins. I feel like all the big names are moving off the show. I mean, they're all doing their own thing, right? Because we do have such easy access to like YouTube and Twitch and stuff. We can like coordinate our own company doing this and then do a big YouTube reveal, and it's gonna get the views. You know what I'm saying? And they don't need to spend a lot of money to do it. I wasn't expecting any of those though, Arcane Haze. Like any of those. I would have liked to see them, but that doesn't mean that just because you would have liked to see something doesn't necessarily mean that their conference was bad. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean that. Nintendo needs to redeem themselves tomorrow. Don't I wouldn't get too into it. You were so disappointed with Sony's. I wasn't. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was great. I thought everything they showed us was like, and they showed it super well. EA won. I don't even know what that means, Gus. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. There was actually Final Fantasy Fishing. Poor Bethesda though. Yeah, Bethesda's conference sucked. Except for Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was good. Nintendo will announce more in their own directs than they will at E3. Dude, Nintendo though. Nintendo's like, look at us. We're so different. I play old games and WoW. Gotcha. Bethesda obviously won. Wish I found you sooner. Hi, Enlightened Jansen. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I stream all the time. I stream twice a day. So if you're here, come back. We'll be streaming the Nintendo event tomorrow morning. So that'll be that. I think is going to be our last bit of coverage. We're gonna start earlier because I want to make sure we see whatever the Square Enix opening thing is. I don't think it's gonna be much, but they're a weird backward ass company. Yeah, they are. They really are. Those Bethesda card games though. Didn't know what means. I didn't know what the OWO means. I don't know what that is. I feel like there was too much hope and hype for games that only had like a 30. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like people are holding Sony up to what they expected, right? And like, it's a stupid furry emoji. Oh, gotcha. They're showing God of War footage right now. Yeah. So that's my thing, right? Like their press conference was still good. You didn't like the Spider? Oh, I thought Spider-Man looked good. I thought Spider-Man looked real good. Looked real good. The combat reminded me of Arkham, which is cool. Hello, Enlightened Jansen. Jansen, thank you so much for the super chat. I can actually, maybe I can do this. Maybe I'll catch it in time. Will you catch it in time? Will you catch it in time? Will it show up on screen? Probably not. Probably not. Thank you so much for the super chat. Have I heard of Ashes of Creation? Yes, I'm going to be streaming that as well at some point. I just need to get access to the actual game, and I will. Thank you guys for just the tips. Thank you so much for that $5. I appreciate it. What time tomorrow? How early do I have to get up? Let me see what time. I want to say let me get the E3 schedule out. 11 a.m. my time. So 11 a.m. EST, EDT. 9 a.m. PDT. So in about 12 hours from now. So I'm going to start the stream 12 hours from now. Monster Hunter and Skyrim VR were a surprise. Right. I agree. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I like Spooderman. I like Spooderman too. Sony shows us lots of goodies but so many not pleased. Because they want to see another arty. Right. People wanted a certain thing from Sony. They didn't get it, so it was bad. But like if you look at it if you take all expectations away from all of the conferences, Sony had the best one. It was the most well presented. The fact that they actually had a show, dude, and they were like game after game after game. Oh, I loved it. E3, please get good. I mean, E3 is over at this point. We've seen all the press conferences. I'm okay with this. So no GMA, just more E3. No GMA tomorrow, but that's because servers are down. Servers are totally down tomorrow, Cody. The patch is coming in, so we're going to have 10 hours of downtime. There's a bunch of good games that I want. I'm going to be so broke. Right. Same. Days Gone looks really good. I'm actually, I'm pretty excited for that game. That game could be huge. That game could be real big. You know what else I noticed? I didn't see many multiplayer experiences besides Destiny and Call of Duty. Sony didn't focus a lot on these big multiplayer titles. I feel like Microsoft focuses a little bit more on those. Shadow of Colossus has no magic in it? What the fuck is wrong with you? Shadow of Colossus is incredible. Nothing of The Last of Us 2. That's Naughty Dog though, dude. Naughty Dog doesn't have the game ready. They don't have anything to show yet. They don't have anything to show, man. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call it a night. This was the 4th stream we did today. We did Good Morning Azeroth. We did the Ubisoft stream. We did the Raid stream. And we did this one. We streamed a lot today. Anthem, most excited. Really? Really? If you've never played Shadow, you're missing out. Yeah, agreed. It's really good. It's like a must play. It wasn't a bad E3, just a bit lucky. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't bad. I'm thoroughly satisfied. I just wish I was blown away, you know? Do you even have I took these days off, Brandon, for E3. Single player focused. I'm okay with that. I mean, they've always been good at crafting good experiences, you know? Like their main, I don't know, man. Uncharted looked good. Like that game looks good. ACO is going to be good. My most anticipated thing right now is the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC. Because Horizon Zero Dawn is like one of my favorite games to come out in the last like 5 to 10 years. It's so good. I'm seeing a lot of Facebook saying Sony was weak. So stupid. I disagree. I disagree firmly. I think it's weak because it's not what people wanted. People wanted something else. And, oh, freaking Sony didn't do it for them, so they didn't like it. You know what I mean? That's all it comes down to. That's it. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to people not getting what they wanted, so therefore it is a bad conference. It's not it. It was a great conference. It showed non-stop games. It's exactly what E3 should be. It's exactly what it should be. Any Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, we got Kingdom Hearts 3, Michael. The thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 is we actually got it. So we got E3. We got Kingdom Hearts 3 early. The orchestra trailer came out. The next trailer is going to be on July 15th, which is going to show a totally new world. But Kingdom Hearts, we did get Kingdom Hearts stuff though, Bradley. We did. It was part of E3. Don't act like we didn't get it. We did, just not today. We got Kingdom Hearts 3 this E3. We absolutely did. We got the trailer. The trailer that showed the combat, the trailer that showed the in-game HUD, the trailer that showed climbing up Olympus. Yeah. Yeah. Battling the Rock Titan. Of course all others are wrong. Right. It was not part of E3. It was part of E3. Yeah, I'm hoping they also have it at D23. I'm hoping. It was definitely part of E3. Sorry, dude. It like wasn't shown at E3, but it was part of E3. It was like in these days. It was revealed on the first day of E3. So, therefore it was. All right, everybody, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I love you. You guys are great. You're the best. Huge shout out to all the patrons and sponsors that allow me to be able to stream as often as I do. You guys are beautiful. Huge shout out to those who pledge $5 or more every single month. Might say something during their conference. Maybe. I doubt it though. I doubt it. They don't have a conference. That's the thing. They don't have a conference. They're at the event, but they don't have like a press conference like this one. Huge shout out to those who pledge $5 or more every single month. Bradley, Angela, Paacreek, Victoria, Jack, Lilabutt, John, TitanTwinz, Cody, Kathryne, William, Quinus, Matt G, Guz, Matthew, Azgrim, Kim, Robert, and Tori, William Winters, Russell, Digman, Salty, Moredrasia, Squidward, Paggos, Moose, Dana, Brandon, Weremoosin, Michelle, Janine, our producer, and Colton Lacy, our producer. And Lightheart Gaming. What are my thoughts on Xbox One X? I can finish with that one. about right.